All right, Josh Frankham, it's finally time for your pro debut. Ready?
Ready now? Yep, definitely. Been a long time coming, so looking forward to it.
I think you were initially given the date of April the 11th. It was on the Dubois Joyce show. And now we are in September. What have you been doing?
It's been a long, 6-7 months now. Just ticking over, getting by as much as I can. I'm pleased that I stayed fit through lockdown. Pleased that I kept training. So pleased it's in. I can't explain. Just can't wait to get in there Saturday night.
You're from the fighting Frankham family, so in terms of getting advice on how you should be preparing and stuff like that, I guess you're not short of it, huh?
Definitely not. There's quite a few of us, so getting advice from everywhere. But it's good to have.
I understand actually it's been a while since you've actually boxed. Like as an amateur, there's been a bit of a gap, hasn't there? Tell us about that.
I was actually looking at it this week. I think it's about 3 years in November that I haven't boxed, so quite a long while. I had caught a thing called glandular fever, come down with that. Was out for about 6 months, then just had a few months off. Had a full year off actually, and then got back into the gym. So it's been a while, so I'm looking forward to it.
Do you remember how to fight?
Hopefully we'll soon see Saturday night.
We will see, but as an amateur you won like 4 national titles. You're quite decorated, aren't you?
Yeah, I've done alright as an amateur, to be honest. Later on in my career, I wasn't the best schoolboy. I was a bit too chubby, to be honest. So I wasn't as good as a schoolboy, but I started training hard when I was 15, 16, and then I was involved in every national final up till I was 18 then. So I've done alright as an amateur.
What sort of fighter are you then? What can we expect?
I used to be a come-forward pressure fighter. That was literally what I was known. Strong, fit, and just come forward. That's why a lot of people always said the programme would suit you, because I never really used to get started to the second round, like warmed up. But I've changed it a little bit, tried to box a little bit more. So, a bit of a boxer, puncher, forward, a bit of everything really.
So you've got a few more sort of wrinkles to your game now, you think?
Yeah, a few more, yeah. If that makes any sense.
And you're training with Wayne. You're down at with Mark Chamberlain, Ryan Garner, people like that. How's that going?
That's good. We've got a great stable down there now. All young, all looking good. Also, a cousin of mine, Levi Frankham, he'll be turning pro soon. I think he's going to be down there with us. So good, young, stable, up and coming.
In terms of signing with Frank Warren, obviously you haven't had a fight yet because of the pandemic, etc. But I understand Frank got a message from Tyson Fury saying, you got to sign up my cousin. You got to look after this kid. Is that right?
Yeah, and I'm forever thankful for that, for Tyson. Give Frank a little message. Just said, listen, look after him, do what you can. So, I'm so thankful for Tyson for doing that.
You were telling me off camera, and this is fascinating. So Tyson is your cousin, and as he was making his comeback in Marbella with Ben Davison and going on those runs when he was very, very big, you were actually out there with him. So you've sort of watched his journey. Tell us about that. Yeah,
I was sort of there at the beginning of it, really. Yeah, that January, February time when I think he was at his heaviest, 26, 27 stone. Got on the keto diet. I was there with him, and seeing him go through all that is just what he's done is unbelievable. There was times in the camp like where I'd say to Ben, and Ben would say like, "Yeah, I think you'd do it," and then I don't know if it's possible, and he'd look at him, but he was just getting better and better every day. And when we got back, I think it was end of February time. Obviously, he went off to Manchester, and I didn't see him for a few months until I think it was Fury in June. And even from then, he just looked a lot better in them 3 or 4 months. So he's done unbelievable.
And that camp, that initial kind of I'm going to come back kind of camp with Ben Davison, did you think that he could do it? When you were out there and you're running along with him and he's, I don't know, 25, 26 stone and you're 10 stone, 11 stone, and you're looking at him and you're thinking, is this the guy that can come back and take over the heavyweight division?
With Tyson, you can never underestimate him. You can never doubt the man. Listen, there was times I thought, I don't think it's going to happen. But then he'd get in the gym and he'd be dancing around on the pads, and he's faster than me on the pads. And it was just, something in the back of my head thought, yeah, I think this is it now. This is where he's going to get back into it and take over.
You're obviously out there for the Wilder fight as well. I was checking out your Instagram, and there was a photo of you with Tyson, and I think you had the WBC belt and the Ring magazine belt. What a night!
Get my hands on them. That was like that made the full trip. Some night, some trip of a lifetime. I was glad to be there, to be honest.
I guess it's quite easy to be inspired for your own career when you have got guys like that around. What sort of ambition do you have in the sport?
I wanna win everything you can. I wanna box everyone. But I know in this game you have to take your time. You have to earn your stripes. Obviously, I'd like to go all the way, win Southern Area, English, British, European, Commonwealth, all the way to world. But you have to earn your stripes, and I'm just going to take my time, see what happens. Don't rush nothing, and hopefully we'll be at the top one day.
Well, it seems like you're certainly with the right promoter for that, in terms of nurturing talent. You look at someone like Billy Joe Saunders. He went that exact route: Southern Area, English, etc.
Old-fashioned, really.
Old-fashioned. So tell us why that's important to you.
Because I know, listen, it's all about levels, this game, and it's no point in jumping levels because you can get found out. So like I said, I want to earn my stripes at every level. Southern Area, like I said. So, just earn my stripes and hopefully get all the way to the top.
So what can BT Sport viewers expect this Saturday night? What's going to happen when Josh Frankham gets in there? I'm expecting a hard fight, to be honest. I think it's Kevin McCauley. He's one of the most toughest journeymen out there. So I'm expecting a hard fight. Just looking forward to it. Just want to put on a show for all the fans, everyone who's watching, and get Frank and family back on the boxing mat. Let's do it. Good luck, Josh.
Thank you very much.